Hi there, this is my first video and basically it is introduction of C language and programming languages. So this series has complete content of C language and there is no prerequisite of any other programming languages to learn C. Programming languages have been categorized into two parts. First one is low level languages and second one is high level languages. In low level languages, what are low level languages? As we know, our system understands only 1 and 0. So in earlier days, programs were written in machine level languages, means in 0 and 1 format. But with the advancement of technology, it is too hard to write a complex program into machine level language, because in machine level language or in low level language are not user friendly, they are machine friendly. So low level language has been categorized into two more parts, that is machine level language and assembly level language. In machine level language, programs are written in directly 1 and 0 format. So the first problem with machine level language is that it is too hard for user to write programs in 1 and 0 format. As well as second problem is this, that they are not portable. Suppose if you write a program in a machine that is supporting 32-bit size instruction, it cannot be ported in another machine that is supporting 64-bit size instruction. The same problem remains in assembly level language. Assembly level language, programs are written in English words instruction like add, move, etc. It is little bit easier for user to write a program in assembly level language rather than writing in machine level language, but portability is also not here, because assembly level instructions are stored in registers, CPU registers, and different machines support different set of registers. So programs written in assembly level language also cannot be ported from one machine to another machine. To tackle the problems associated with machine level language and assembly level language was eliminated in high level languages. In high level languages, programs are written which are more user friendly rather than machine friendly, and programmer can focus on program logic rather than concerned about low level information of system. So this is basic difference between low level language and high level language. Coming to the next topic, if we write a program in low level language, then it is okay. But if we write a program in high level language, then we will need to convert that high level language program into machine level language program. So to convert that high level language program into machine level language program, we will need a converter. We will need a translator. So there are three types of translator, that is assembler, compiler, interpreter. What are the differences between these three translators? When a program is written in assembly language and is converted into machine level language, so for this conversion, a translator is used called assembler. And if we write a program in high level language and this program is converted into machine level language, then this conversion is done by compiler or interpreter. There is basic, very small difference between compiler and interpreter. In compiler, first of all, errors of complete program are checked, and if a single error is existing in that program, that will not be compiled until we remove that single error. But in interpreter, programs are checked line by line, programs are translated line by line. So it does not matter if error is lying in second line, then it will display result up to first line and will display error for second line. So this is the way where high level language is converted into the machine level language. Now we'll come to the C. So C language was invented by Dennis Ritchie in AT&T lab in 1970s decade in USA. C language was derived from a language called B language. Now we have understood what are the categorization of programming languages. Now we'll see how do we write C program. What are the basic structure to write a C program. So there are different parts of C program. So we would need a text editor to write a C program. Here I am using text editor called CodeBlocks. So first of all, for documentation purpose, you can use comments. So C supports, this CodeBlock supports single line and multi-line comments. Single line comment is written with two forward slashes, and multi-line comment is written in this way. This is multi-line comment. So you can write comment in this way, and first of all you will write preprocessor directive. So in your program there may be multiple preprocessor directives which can be used for including header files as well as for macro definition. So every C program must have one header file, because to write a program you will need data. We will do operation on that data and we will display result. So to take input and display output, we will need input and output functions. So these functions are associated with standard input output header file. So we'll include that standard input output header file using preprocessor directive. All the preprocessor directives starts with has include stdio.h. Now if you have any global variable in your function in your program, then you will declare and initialize that global variable. Suppose I have int a and I would like to initialize it with 7. So this is global variable. Now if you have a program, you must have one function in that program, at least one function. So if we have one function in that program, that must be main function, and you may have another functions in your program. You will write main function like this. It is representing return type of main function. So as we know, main function does not return anything, so we will write return 0, and it is representing argument given to main function. So we do not give any argument to the main function. In main function, if you have any local variable, you will declare that variable, you will define that and initialize that variable. And if you do not have any local variable, then you can move forward. After defining initializing main local variable in main function, you can start writing your execution lines. So in this way a program is written in code blocks. This is the basic structure of C program in code blocks. But when we write a program in code blocks and we run that program, you see directly result. But what is happening in backend? How that program is executed? How many processes, how many steps are involved in that program execution? So we'll also know about those steps. So you have to see in this table. So first of all, we write code in source, that is called source code, and which is having .c extension. First of all, preprocessor directives are expanded. So what are preprocessor directives? So this is preprocessor directive. Preprocessor directives start with hash symbol, and after expansion of preprocessor directives, code is converted into expanded code. This expanded code goes to the compiler, and compiler converts this expanded code into assembly code. And but we know that machine needs only 1 and 0 format, raw binary format. So now assembly code goes to the assembler, and assembler creates an object code with .obj extension, and this .obj objective code file goes to linker. Now linker links all the object codes associated with that project. Suppose in our projects we may have multiple .c files, so object code for all those files will be generated, and linker will link all the object codes of that particular project. And finally it will create a executable file .exe extension. In .exe extension, that is our complete process to write a source code and to create a .exe executable file. This is a complete process goes in background. We'll move forward in our next video. Thanks for watching this video.